Hey everyone, welcome to our channel. And today, I will be reading a Cat 6 reader with songbirds singing things on Tumblr. So let's get into it. His face was everywhere. On little kids' lunch boxes, stuck onto the labels of a specially brand hot sauce. Hell, there were posters of him plastered in almost every wall of the gym you frequent. A couple months ago, you would see the blonde, spiky-haired head, and a coming wave of happiness would wash over you. Now just bile rises in your throat. No matter. You put on a fake smile and walk over to elliptical machines like nothing. Not just supposed to have the number 2 hero. Would make you feel like shit. Deep down though, in the centermost part of your heart, it was fractured. Katsuki was it for you. In your mind, there would be no more first dates, no future boyfriends, and no problems. When you went to bed, you would dream of the life you and him would have. He, of course, would be a star, accepting momentous rewards, attending glamorous parties, and saving lives. And well, if Katsuki shone so brightly, where would he be? Right next to him would have been your previous answer. When he would give that speech at the hero rankings, you'd be at one of those tables on the main floor, watching with tears in your eyes as he finally airs the title of number 1 hero, after years of such hard work and effort. Glamorous parties. Your dress would match his tie. Your arm would be looped through his. And the end of a grueling day of work for the both of you, Katsuki would collapse on the couch and spread his arms wide, letting you fall into them. And unfortunately, Katsuki shined so brightly that you forgot you were part of the same galaxy. You told yourself that it was nothing to worry about. No biggie. Those times, he would make a beeline towards your bedroom for your sleep, rather than your company. He was tired. He has such a tough job. He only invited Jira to go to that concert he had gotten tickets for, because she was a big fan of that band and you weren't. So how could you even enjoy it? Little by little, day by day, the withdrawal of Katsuki from her life was like chinks in your armor that was held together by little more than a thread. Of course, the thread was effectively cut the moment he said those words. The words that broke your heart. We need to break up. His words had a ton of indifference to them, lacking emotion. Your eyes wetted as his remained level. Katsuki, you know I don't like when you joke around like that. It really bums me out. You say, your voice sovereign. The blonde sighs loudly and brings his hand up to pinch his nose. You know for a fact that Katsuki Bakugou only pinches his nose when he's tired, spent, or annoyed. That's just it, man. You and I do not make any sense together. And you could think of 100 reasons that the three of you, in fact, do make sense. But your throat closed up, allowing no words to escape it. So instead, he continues. Look, I'm one of the most successful pro years of all time. Number 2 in the rankings. The most efficiently run agency. And so many brand deals I can't even count them in 2 hands. Still nothing comes from you. And you're just... That sentence triggered the nerve that Katsuki had never come close to brushing upon. During the whole time he's known you. You look up from the floor that he'd been previously focusing on, and let your eyes narrow and narrow, until you're sure there are flames burning redly in your irises. I'm just what, Katsuki? Your voice is better, and so cold, that Katsuki took a half step back. I don't know. You're just you, he says, like there's no problem with the words he spoke. We can still be friends since I'm going to be seeing you a lot, you know. With our friend groups run in the same circles. You're stunned. So shocked to say anything more as you watch your boyfriend. No, ex-boyfriend. In a 3-year relationship. Will little more than insult your entire identity. Yeah. You have. Sure. Say, Mayan, what would you say if we'd go to that new designer store downtown? I heard they have a really cool new collection there. Your friend Ichika says it's as if you walk through the city. Honestly, you say, eyeing the sweating drink in your hand. I'd do just about anything to get out of this heat. You give her a nod as she starts leading the way. The aforementioned store, mere minutes from your current location. You had to say, as soon as you came into view of the storefront, you knew you could not afford anything in there. Maybe a pair of socks, you think, if they even sell them. But who says you can't have fun? So you merrily link your arms with your best friends and prance into the store with a happy smile. It wipes off your face as soon as you see the place packed to the brim with paparazzi, newscasters, and interviewers, all focused on one person. Wow, isn't that? Ichika starts to say, and turned prevalent in her voice. Before you could tug on her arm to exit the shop, Vermilion eyes looked with yours. His eyes widen, and yours do not, as they march right out of the store. You don't bother to explain the situation to Ichika, who was left still shocked and frozen in the expensive store. Shouts, hoots, and hollers were about to be heard behind you, but you didn't bother turning around. You knew how bright Katsuki shines. Whatever it does is bound to be a reaction. What you didn't know, though, was that the only reaction you wanted was from you. Further evidenced by the fact that he launched himself right in front of you, the scent of caramel emerging from the residual effects of his quirk. You eye him, look him up and down, and keep talking. He almost barks aloud, opting to still grab your arm and spin you around to look at him. So what? I'm a stranger now? That's how it's gonna be? He's mad, enraged even. But now you're the one with indifference in your demeanor. Excuse me, Dynamite. I have somewhere to be, and I'll be on my way. Are you serious? First you change your number. Now you're pretending that we didn't even happen? What's with you? You take a deep breath. I remembered how much you screwed me over. 3 years. I lost 3 years to a relationship that you deemed was a mistake. I never said that. You implied that. So I'm done. You were right. You're pro hero Dynamite. Ranked number 2 and super successful. And I'm just me. You and I don't really mesh. However, I thought I could potentially share the light. That such a star like you can give off is beyond me. Because I've always been in your shadow. Katsuki opened his mouth to speak, but nothing comes out. Goodbye, Bakugou. I wish you all the success in the world. You say as you walk off, feeling so free and so light. It was Katsuki Bakugou, now, a felt that ache deep down in his heart, when he realized what he and the previous love of his life had become. Complete strangers to each other. Thank you guys for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I hope you enjoyed listening to this as much as I did making it. Anyway, goodbye.